my distinct privilege to be able to introduce to you the President of International House and the Honorary British Consul in Philadelphia, Mr. Oliver Sinclair Franklin, RB.
It says keynote address, but it's going to be an unkeynote address. But you guys have been going consistently for 20 years, and that's fantastic, and it's something you really should be very proud of. But the great Bruce Montgomery, now I've got to talk about him because I've known him for 35 years, and he hasn't changed. He looks the same, which is amazing. Years ago, I used to work at the Annenberg Center. Bruce, of course, was the big man on campus and still is at the University of Pennsylvania. And he'd always walk by my office and he'd go, Oliver, Oliver. I remember that distinctly. And I'd go home sometime and I'd sing, Oliver, Oliver. My wife said, was Bruce in to see you today? But it's really through his brilliance and his commitment, you know, and he's an aristocrat. His father was pretty good at this as well. He may not have told you, but his father was quite famous. So he's inherited it naturally, and he's had the passion and the commitment like all of you have been able to do.
Thank you, Oliver. I hope our association grows into a long and fruitful one. I'd like to ask a couple of people right now to join me, if you would, please. Could I have Ryan Golden and Sally Hansel and Mr. Bruce Montgomery, please. Sally and Ryan are going to make a presentation on behalf of the membership of the GSSC.
There isn't enough that we could say to thank you. We are here celebrating 20 years because of so much of your talent and artistry and input for us all to enjoy, and so that other people can enjoy and learn about Gilbert and Sullivan as well and love it the way we do. I've made a little card. And it reads, the Gilbert and Sullivan Society of Chester County, 20th year honoring Bruce Montgomery, Utopia Limited, November 17, 2007. Dear Bruce, Monty, please accept this gift as a symbol of the appreciation for all that you've brought to us both collectively and individually over these past years and the life of our company. As we celebrate our 20th year, most of which have been touched and guided by your talented and skilled artistry on many levels. This includes many talented, exquisite, and believable leads, rousing, sparkling choruses, your set designs, costume designs, props, logos, and tireless transportation of people in costumes, mostly for the deserved pride that we all feel of our productions and each other. Thank you to our director extraordinaire, mentor, friend, Bruce Montgomery. With continuous love, respect, and gratitude, Eulalica always, or Eulalica always, and admirers from the Gilbert and Sullivan Society of Chester County.
It's a put it on!
My all-time... Vast improvement.
Let's say so himself.
No.
You have to have the
Act two.
Of the artist, not an
I feel, for the first time in my life, I feel speechless. My all-time favorite role that I ever played was Jack Point in The Yeoman of the Guard, and this certainly is appropriate for that. I also have a rather phenomenal mask collection. It covers a gigantic wall in my house in Maine, and nobody deserves all the accolades that you have bestowed on me today, because no one ever has had more joy in working with people than I have had in my whole life. And I used to, this is a true story. I used to wake up in the mornings, for 57 years I've been working at the University of Pennsylvania. I used to wake up in the morning and would be shaving and look in the mirror, pardon the French, but I would literally out loud say to myself, "You lucky son of a bitch, you're going to work with kids today." And one of the joys to me when I first started working with this company was that there were so many young people involved, and then for some reason beyond our control it sort of subsided a bit. And the last couple of years, wow, the students are back, the university is cooperating, Dr. Bullock has made things happen for us, and what joy it is to have been working with wonderful people like this. And I thank you all more than I can possibly say for this evening, for this experience. And Oliver, wherever you are, what great joy to see you again. It's been some years, and I've always enjoyed Oliver. Only I sang it when I went by his office. I would sing it in tune.
So it's my honor, in addition to this gift, we also want to give Bruce, we're honoring him with a Lifetime Achievement Award. It's our first Lifetime Award. It's been held in under wrapped locks by the first lifeguards, I guess. Anyway, we're not going to run down all of his accomplishments. You could write a book about that, and he's even done that. And anyway, and we're not going to, I know your accomplishments, are worldwide and in many organizations, and this is for our organization, but even your track record in GSSCC is a resume that most directors would be proud of. And I'll let Martha present the award.
We have something we wanted to say collectively to Bruce. Oh, shocking story!
Yes.
The Gilbert and Sullivan Society of Chester County presents the first Lifetime Achievement Award to Bruce Monty Montgomery, Saturday, November 17th, 2007. It is with our greatest pleasure that we present you with our first Lifetime Achievement Award, and we really thank you, Bruce, for everything you've done for us over the years.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
I would be hugging all these people, but I'm getting over a cold that I think I'm beyond the contagious state. But unfortunately, I've even told Martha, I saw on the program tonight that I was supposed to be doing. I have a song to sing, although you've got it in the program. I've got a song to sing,
That was a test. That was a test.
It was a test, sure it was.
I wasn't there.
But I'm particularly saddened by the fact that there's no way I could sing anything, but the fact that I was going to do it with Ronnie Jerry makes it even more disappointing, because I love that gal, and I would love to. She's never been an Elsie to me. Of course, I haven't been to Jack Point for 40 years either, but thank you all so much for everything. I'm terribly honored and delighted, and I'm also thrilled by this production. I want to say one more thing, since I was talking about the joy I have working with students. I'm not certain that Emily or anybody else knows this, but I'm also on the board of the Presser Foundation and the Garrigues Foundation, both of which give music scholarships and music funds. And I'm so delighted as we were rehearsing this fall with this company in the new Swope building, and as we would enter, we'd see the piano-shaped part of the new building, which houses the Presser Library, which I'm very proud to have been part of getting for all of you. So thank you all so much for everything. I can't thank you enough, and I can't hug you enough, because I shouldn't.